Hello, everyone. So, I just wanted to make a video talking about, something that's currently being talked about a lot by some other streamers, and that is the Twitch and YouTube difference and, the multi-streaming experience. And, yeah, because I've made quite a few videos on this topic. Now, why is this topic being talked about by a lot of other streamers? It's for a few reasons. One, there's some high-profile streamers whose exclusivity contracts with YouTube have expired, and they like immediately go back to Twitch. And also, I think it was Tim the Tapman said he's going to multi-stream from now on, and he talked about like revenue differences between platforms because you know pretty much every streamer, at least I can't speak for every streamer, but at least for me, I didn't start streaming with the intention of making it a career or earning a living from it. My first stream, actually, on October 5th, will be 10 years that I've been live streaming. I started doing it because it was fun. I don't think I made a single penny from it until like a year later, maybe 7 or 8 months later. And how I got to where I am today is, some life decisions didn't really work out, but I had this that was growing very slowly, so I tried to make it work, and for the most part, I have made it work. Um, but, it's always on my mind, what could I change or improve to make things better for myself? And, choosing what platform to live stream on Twitch or YouTube is a big decision to make. So, yeah, I just want to make a video talking a little bit about my experience. And again, I mentioned I started live streaming 10 years ago, and it was on Twitch. It may not seem like it may seem like I've been on YouTube for a long time, but mainly I started doing the YouTube live streams on the first day of 2023. So we've only been doing this for like a year and 9 months or so. And my personal experience is honestly that of many others. There's a reason that when like the exclusivity contracts are up, they go back to Twitch, and that's because the money just isn't as good on YouTube. I can bring up an example. There's many examples going around on Twitter right now as people are throwing their hats into the ring with this conversation topic. Dark Viper, the GTA 5 speedrunner. He's in a situation where he does multi-stream on both Twitch and YouTube, but his YouTube audience is a lot bigger because he makes a lot of very popular YouTube videos. And people only found his Twitch because of his YouTube videos. And he says, in theory, I should be making more money live streaming on YouTube compared to Twitch, but I don't. I have 1.5 times the viewers on YouTube live streams, but I make twice as much money on Twitch. And I'm a little bit similar to that. I don't get as many people on YouTube as I do compared to Twitch. I can remember when the Part 2 remaster came out, I was on both, and at my peak, I think I had like 700 on Twitch, 700 on YouTube, but most of the time when I'm just doing speedruns, I have more on Twitch than I do on YouTube. I think when I was closing in on a record, one time it was 400 on Twitch and 300 on YouTube, and I notice it's mostly around there. It's not quite 50-50, but maybe 60-40, some days 70-30, Twitch with the bigger number versus YouTube. What else to mention? So the viewership is similar, but the edge does go to Twitch on that one. But I'm going to be open and honest about my revenue for both platforms. Before I do that, though, I want to say this isn't another video announcing that I'm going to stop YouTube live streaming. I'm going to continue multi-streaming on both platforms with both chats open. I know I've made a lot of decisions and a lot of videos about that. But don't worry, this isn't an admission like I'm going to change anything compared to what we're doing now. Both chats are staying open. I'm going to be on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because I know I did make a change a while back, but I got some feedback that was like, I don't like this. You know, we've gotten used to it, and it's like, yeah, okay, I'll keep it the way it is. But that doesn't change the fact that one platform is clearly better for me than the other. See, on Twitch is a live-only service. YouTube has, just uploaded videos as well as the live streaming. But unfortunately, from my experience, the live streaming part of YouTube seems to be the afterthought of the whole website. Let me be open and honest about my revenue from each site. I'm going based off of the month of August, so I'm making this video on the morning of September 3rd. For the month of August, and I've always felt that however much I make in a month on whatever platform is a reflection of how much work I put into it. If I have a month where I'm taking off or doing some things people don't enjoy, like Left Behind or tutorial making or something, it's going to be a bad month. If I show up 5 days a week and we're doing something that a lot of people want to see, like Permadeath or Grounded or Part 2 or something, then, I have a good month. August was somewhere in the middle. I started the month doing tutorials, and then we did Permadeath on Remake, which has been good for business, but I didn't get a single record, which sucks in hindsight. We're getting close, though. I know we're getting close. So I had a decent month, but not as good as it could have been. My Twitch revenue for the entire month of August was $1,948, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. And I had 465 subscriptions, which is higher than the previous month. It's a good number, especially considering subs are a little more expensive now than they used to be. That's a good number. I'm not complaining about anything. So $1,948 for the month of August and 465 subscriptions. For YouTube, I had a total revenue of $700. That's the live streams and just the ad revenue generated from uploaded videos. Here's the thing, though. The uploaded videos portion accounted for about $420 of that revenue. This is the kind of crazy part. Well, I don't know if this is going to be shocking to anyone or not. The YouTube live streams only accounted for $281 of revenue. So the viewership may be similar, maybe a little bit less, but similar. But the revenue is roughly 1/6 or 1/7 of what it is for Twitch. So yeah, anyone who wants me to strictly do YouTube, that would be for me at least, that would be career suicide. Some of it has to do with the fact that, YouTube does offer like subscriptions, but they're called memberships instead. It's very hidden and not promoted very well. They're memberships. You have to click on the join button. I only have 44 memberships. So out of like the 400 or so viewers I consistently get on a live stream, I get 465 subscriptions. Some of those are gifted, some of those are Prime, so it's still a good number of subs. I have with just slightly less viewers than I get on Twitch, I have 44 memberships. Now, it's just how it is. And here's the reason why. Twitch has subs, YouTube has memberships. YouTube has YouTube Premium, and Twitch has Twitch Turbo. They're both pretty much the same thing. It's a glorified ad blocker, if you will. But YouTube Premium will block out the ads for every video, not just a live stream. Twitch just does... Twitch Turbo, Twitch is just a live streaming platform, so blocking out all the ads on Twitch isn't as... There's not as much... There's more incentive to get YouTube Premium than there is for Twitch Turbo, because a Twitch sub will block out the ads for that channel. So if you're only on Twitch to watch a couple channels, it makes a lot more sense to just sub to those channels instead of purchasing Twitch Turbo for the entire site. Whereas with YouTube Premium, you're going to... I know I've replaced YouTube with television watching nowadays, so it pays for itself. But then that doesn't really leave any wiggle room to, try and support another creator with a membership. So I honestly think that's the reason. Again, numbers can fluctuate based on how active I am or the type of content I'm providing. I understand that. But yeah. And to hear that the moment a YouTube exclusive contract expired and these big streamers went right back to Twitch, that doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. I've been so outspoken about this whole thing where, Twitch is so much better for the streamer. YouTube might be a little bit better in terms of the consumer, in terms of the viewer experience. But one of those things, it is ridiculously better for the streamer. It really is. Which is why a couple months ago I was thinking of changing things up. Again, based on the feedback I got, I realized that wasn't the smart decision, the right decision. Being on both platforms allows, as many eyes as possible to be on you, which is good for everyone. But here's the reality of the situation. Just for the live streaming portion of it, you make ridiculously, significantly less money on there compared to Twitch. And I think that is a side effect of just how much effort has been put into the live streaming part of YouTube. I don't think it's a reflection on the viewers or the creator. I think it's just a reflection on YouTube. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to mention. Yeah, this didn't have to be a very long video. I just wanted to talk about my experience with it because a lot of other creators are talking about their experience of it. Again, I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to beg or plead for more money. That never works, and I'm not in a position to do so. I don't need that. Just letting you know my side of things with the multi-streaming or the preference of a platform. And, yeah, that's about it. Take care, everyone. Bye.